On the night the sky forgot how to sleep, a child was born. The wind stood still, dogs stopped barking, even the fire in the earth burnt low, as if it wanted to listen. Above the small village of Luna, the stars crowded together, shining brighter than they ever had before. Old rumor will later swear that the sky itself opened its mouth in wonder. When the baby cried, the star freaked. His mother, Aisha, held him close, trembling. She had labored alone in her mud house, whispering prayer she barely remembered. When she finally looked into her child's face, her breast left her body. His eyes were not dark like hers. They were not brown, nor black. They shivered. Tiny points of silver light swam inside them, like stars trapped in deep water. When it blinked, they moved. Aisha screamed. By morning, the whole village knew. They named the child Kito, which meant the one who arrived with meaning. Some said it with hope, others said it with fear. From the day Kito learned to walk, people watched him closely. Children followed him from a distance, daring each other to look into his eyes. When they did, some laughed, some cried, and some ran home without a word. Kito did not understand why. All he knew was that people treated him differently. Some brought him gifts, sweet fruit, craved toy, warm clothes. Others crossed the road when he came near. A few whispered that he was not a child at all, but a message sent by the sky. Aisha tried to protect him. Do not look too long at people, she warned softly. When braiding his hair, why? Kito asked. Because the world is not ready for everything it sees. Kito grew quicker. By the time he was 10, strange things began to happen. When he laughed, quarrel ended. When he cried, the rain followed. When he slept, people dreamed of things they had forgotten. Lost parents, broken promises, old love, buried under time. And when he looked at someone with his full attention, their hearts opened without permission. This was how the village chief, Old Bada, discovered the truth. Bada had ruled Luma for many years. He was respected, feared and praised, but his hands were heavy with past choices, and his sleep was tiny and reckless. One afternoon, Kito wandered into chief's yard, chasing a butterfly. He looked up and met Bada's eyes. The old man froze. In that single moment, Bada saw everything he had tried to bury. Brother he had betrayed, land he had taken, voices he had silenced. His knee buckled and he fell into the dust, sobbing like a child. From that day, fear grew tooth. The elders gathered under the bamboo tree and spoke in lower voices. That child is a mirror. One said, he is a curse. Another replied, he will expose us. A third whispered. Aisha stood before them, her back straight, her heart shaking. He is just a boy, she said. He plays, he laughs, he feels pain. What kind of word fears a child? But fear does not listen. That night, soldier came. They did not knock. They dragged Kito from his mat when Aisha screamed and squat at the ground. Kito did not fight. He only looked at them, one by one. Some dropped their spear, some turned away in shame, but others are louder than truth. They took him to the hill beyond the village, where the old story said the sky once touched the earth. You will stay here, Bada said, unable to meet his eyes, for the good of the people. Kito was alone. Days passed, then weeks. The hills were quiet, but they were not empty. The wind spoke, the stone listened. At night, the stars leaned closer, as if checking on their child. Kito begins to understand. He understood why his eyes held light. He understood why people feared him. He understood that the star had not come to decorate him, but to tax him. One night, the sky split with thunder. A voice, deep and gentle, filled the air. You were born to unite what is broken. Kito knelt, tears falling into the earth. But how? He whispered, when they are afraid of the truth. Because the truth, the voice answered, is painful before its healing. The next morning, Kito walked back towards Luna. The village was not the same. Crop has failed. Children were sick. Neighbor no longer spoke. Fear had turned into hunger. When the people saw Kito approaching, panic spread. He has come back. Send him away. Do not look at him. But Kito kept walking. He stopped at the center of the village and sat down. He did not speak. He did not chase anyone. He simply waited. One by one, people slowed. One by one, they looked. And when they did, they saw themselves, not as they pretended to be, but as they truly were. Pain surfaced. Regret broke open. Tears fell freely, without shame. Aisha pulled through this crowd and healed her son. I knew you would return, she whispered. Kito stood and spoke for the first time to everyone. I was not sent to punish you. I was sent to remind you. The stars do not judge. They only shine. Silence followed. Then something weird happened. People confused. Enemy embarrassed. Stolen land were returned. Old songs were sung again. Old Bada stepped forward, his voice shaking. I am ready to step down, he said. Let the village choose again. Let us begin clean. The star above paused softly, as if smiling. Years passed. Kito's eyes slowly lost their glow, fading into warm brown like any other child. When people asked where the star had gone, he smiled. They finished their work. Kito grew into a gentle leader, not because he ruled, but because people trusted him. And long after it was gone, mother would tell their children, once a child was born with stars in their eyes, not to be worshipped, not to be feared, but to remind us who we are when we dare to be honest. And on a quiet night, when the sky shined a little brighter over Luna, the elder still says the star reminded him. Thank you for watching this story. Kindly share this story out with your loved ones. Give this story a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so by now. Until I bring another story your way. Bye.